Yes, sir. It's going to be a barn burner tonight, y'all. It's going to be a barn burner tonight. So, y'all know, normally we start this thing off with a sponsor, and we're still going to do so. I just want to make sure we get everybody in real quick. Everybody go ahead and come on in. Let me go ahead and check and make sure the audio and everything is good. Sounds good. All right. Audio sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not be doing a will not be setting my camera up today, man. So I just want to apologize for that real quick, man. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna get real for a lot of y'all guys. I highly encourage you guys to go ahead and send this video. Send this video to a guy that you love. You maybe want them to, get out of their feelings, stop living in that feminine energy. Come up out of there, man. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Let me go ahead and share this thing before we get started, man. Again, we're not going to be protecting feelings tonight. We're going to be real. We're getting back to the basics. All right. For the month of October, we're going to be flipping a switch. There's going to be a lot of people that's not going to like the things that I'm going to say. So I suggest if you wear your heart on your sleeve, go ahead and turn this thing off right now. All right. If you wear your heart on your sleeve, go ahead and turn this thing off right now. Because I promise you, a lot of y'all about to get in y'all feelings. It is what it is, man. Anywho, let's go ahead and hear from our sponsors real quick.
A boost with AI. Just answer a few questions.
What's going on, y'all? So today we're going to be talking about Ava Estelle. So this is actually a company that I seen on Facebook, and they caught my eye because I seen all the reviews actually came from people that look like me, people with that melanin skin. So I checked out their website, and they actually have over 170,000 happy customers, over 295,000 products delivered, and 4.4 stars on Trustpilot. And they give you a 100-day money back guarantee. So I end up going with the Ultimate Body Care Set, which is the activating body scrub, the magic cream, and last but not least, the summer body cream. So for the first step, that activating body scrub, what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to rub it in a circular motion on your face or on your body. And after that, you're going to leave it for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, you're going to go ahead and wash that off. So after you have washed off all of the activating body scrub, then you're going to grab the magic cream and you're going to rub that in a circular motion onto your face or your body. And the last step is by far my favorite because it smells the best. Right after that, you're going to take the summer body cream and you're going to rub that on your face or your body. And this stuff smells amazing. And it gives you that nice glow when you step outside. And the ingredients are 100% natural. And so I've actually been using it for about 30 days now, and I can honestly see a huge improvement in my skin. Feel free to check out my channel, KD's Empire, to see a day-by-day process on how everything is going. But don't worry, there's plenty to go around. They always have sales and deals going on. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for you guys to go check them out. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Make sure you use KD15 at checkout and you'll get a nice little percentage off. All right, guys, don't forget to click that link down below. All right, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right.
right, guys. Thank you. Shout out to Ava Estelle, man. Remember, y'all go check them out, man. Use code KD15 at checkout, man. You get a nice little discount off of that. Shout out to Ava Estelle for always supporting this channel, man. Love it over there. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it. Men are behind. Y'all are simps. Y'all are mama's boys, and y'all are at the bottom. We are at the bottom. Things need to change, all right? You got to understand something, man. Nobody is coming to save you. You got to be willing to save yourself. And you can't point the blame at anybody else. Everybody that watches this channel is over the age of 18. You are a grown man, all right? So anything that's wrong with you, you have to fix it, all right? Too many guys. I see this so much, man. I mean, of course, on social media. I mean, y'all just be simping for these doggone women, man, and it's sad. Making things worse for men, the real men out here. Men that are moving in their purpose, men that are doing the things that they're supposed to do. Y'all continue to hype up, being up under these chicks' comments in their lives, on social media, on these podcasts, and y'all continue to show and display that simp-like behavior. And even though you have some women out there that will call these type of guys real men, y'all don't give them type of guys the time of day. Let's keep it a band. Most of those guys are used, abused, mistreated, taken advantage of, because you're not moving how you're supposed to move as a man. And let's go ahead and clear this up. When I say a simp, those beta males, those type of guys are being nice, hoping, wishing, praying that these women will give them something in return. I fell out with some of the guys that I was somewhat cool with because of this. I'm like, listen, fam, I understand, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get some butt. I respect it. But at the same time, you need to understand this. What you are doing right now, you know, to get the attention of this young lady, the same young lady that you are simping for, she already in my inbox. She already trying to holler at me. She's trying to talk to me right now. And I'm not displaying any of that behavior. Why is that? You're going to have to work 1,000,000 times harder to get that thing. And most of y'all still don't get it, even though you sit here and you simp and you do the most. You try to spend all this money, you know, to get her nails done, hair done, feet done. And she's still hitting up a guy like me. Oh, man, hold on. She's still hitting up a guy like myself, or, you know, one of those guys that she think is, you know, got a little bit of swag, maybe got a little bit of money or whatever. She taking your money and she using you, fam. Why? You can't get mad at her. That's just how the game goes, man. You're not supposed to be that way. You're not supposed to be at the bottom. You're not supposed to be a simp. You're not supposed to be a beta male. You're supposed to move with purpose. Y'all got to get this mess out of y'all head and stop listening to women telling you how you are supposed to be. I never understood that, man. I never understood why in the world would a guy, y'all out here listening to these single chicks. Most of these chicks they have had a chance to get with some really good and decent guys in their prime, but they chose to overlook them. And y'all are taking advice from these type of women. Y'all are taking advice from other guys that are like you, simp, betas, instead of listening, getting you a coach, getting you a guy or a man that understand how it is that you're supposed to be moving as a man. Instead of y'all spending a little bit of extra money and hiring that coach, a lot of y'all honestly need therapy first and foremost. I'm not trying to be funny. All right. I don't mean that, and I don't mean that as disrespectful any type of way. I'm being 1,000% serious. A lot of y'all honestly need help. You need to go seek some therapy, seek some coaching. You need to be looking for somebody after you get that therapy. You need to be looking for somebody that's gonna punch you in the mouth, somebody that's gonna hold you accountable. Be that big brother that you needed, or that father figure, that hard ass that you needed growing up. A lot of y'all are soft. Y'all don't understand what it is to get out here and grind. A lot of y'all, unfortunately, a lot of us, y'all know what I mean when I say us, have been raised to think and move like the opposite sex. Soft. You need to be softer in your approach. You're not taught to be a man. You haven't been taught to be a man. I understand, regardless of how you were raised, it's still up to you to get yourself out of that ditch. A lot of y'all don't even know how to shake someone's hand. I can tell a lot. You can tell a lot by a man by how he shakes somebody's hand. That lets me know who was raised by a man and who was raised by a woman. Because that's one of the first things that your father is going to teach you. One of the lifelong lessons, one of the first things you do when you meet someone is you shake their hand. And you can tell a lot about them. We're going to be doing some videos, man, really, really soon. All the things that most of us, and again, I say us, didn't learn growing up. A lot of life lessons that we didn't get growing up. You're going to have to unlearn a lot of the things that you did learn growing up and learn these things. Now, mama's boys, y'all come to the front real quick. Listen, I understand, man. I understand. Raised by your mom, you can't say nothing negative about Mom Dukes. I respect. Hey, listen, I know and I understand that. Love my mom to death. Would do anything for her. But a woman cannot teach you how to be a man. Women cannot teach you how to be a man. A woman can raise a great person, male or female, man or woman, boy, girl, whatever. A woman can absolutely raise a good person, a great person. But mama can't teach you how to be a man. She just can't, bro. Believe it or not. You're going to have to get a coach, a mentor, somebody that hopefully either had these things, had that thing growing up, or they're in the same boat that you were. They got with that mentor, they got with that coach to get them out of there. Ladies, let me talk to y'all real quick, man. Because this live stream isn't just for the men, because I've noticed that we have had a spike in women watching this channel. It honestly went from like 90-something% to like almost 50. Almost 50% of the people that are watching my channel now is women. A little bit surprised, but hey, I respect it. Women. I got to talk to y'all as well, man. I've been having some conversations with some women out here. I've been seeing some of the things on social media, and so I'm just going to address everybody. I'm going to address everybody. But women, stop thinking that every guy that you meet is a man. Just because that guy is with you and you may have children, And I understand, a lot of women have been saying, stepdad season and everything. But y'all have been still choosing, and picking the wrong type of men to have around your children. These beta simp males, these guys are not the type of men that you honestly need to be having around your children, especially your little boys. A little boy should not be seeing that growing up. A woman talking down to a man. Why? Because he believes that this is okay. This is how I'm supposed to operate. Happy wife, happy life. Whatever she says goes. That's not how things are supposed to be. And most people wonder why a lot of men are leaving this world early. Because of stress, frustrated, because they're not who they're supposed to be as a man. They're allowing any and everybody to step, like, there's so many men out here that don't even have a say-so in their household, and they're paying most of the bills. Oh my man. Y'all are honestly like caged lions, and it is sad, bro. A lot of y'all are going out bad. It's sad. I am sick and tired of seeing this mess. And understand, the only person that can change this is you. The only person that can honestly change this narrative is you. Y'all betas, y'all simp males, allowing anybody to do and say anything to you because you're not the man that you're supposed to be. We're gonna get into it, man. I'm gonna pull up one of these Kevin Samuel videos, man, and I believe that Kevin did an absolute great freaking job with explaining day in and day out. Because let's keep it a band, he spoke and talked to the men for years before he brought women onto his platform and started speaking and talking to women. And it is so many life lessons in the things that Kevin Samuel spoke about. And oftentimes, his message got overlooked because of, the reasons for clicks and views, which, again, I understand. People are trying to make money. I understand that. And it's unfortunate that these things got overlooked. But he dropped a lot of gems while he was here, man. And a lot of people actually clipped up some of these videos, and one of them is called Kevin Samuel's Winners and Losers. Winners and losers. You either one or the other. There is no in between. At the end of the day, a winner is going to find a way to win no matter what. And as a man, if you are moving and thinking and not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, and you're moving based on logic, I promise you, you will be one of those winners. But if you allow your emotions to get the best of you and wear your emotions on your sleeve, like a lot of y'all have been taught growing up, then you're going to continue to be a loser. You're going to continue to repeat a cycle. You look at men in the last 15, 20 years. Look at how things have been going. That happy wife, happy life. Guys leaving this world early. How are things honestly going for those men? Instead of the guys that actually got out there and went to go get it, didn't complain. The hard asses that woke up each and every day ready to get it. I understand this is a new day. This is a new day, a new age. There are some things that we can take from the people before us and use to help move and guide us in the right direction. And there are some things that they can keep. I understand that it's 2023. I understand, again, that it is a new year. It's a new time. Money is different. The economy is different. The world is different. But it's not to say that we cannot take some of the things that did work for those men of yesteryear or yesterday or whatever, and help that mold and shape us in a better way. I'm really speaking about not complaining. Man, that really grinds my gears. It pisses me off so much, man, to sit here and listen to men complain when honestly, bro, we are in a better space, especially when I'm thinking about our people. We are in a better space right now than we have ever been. The opportunity is really in the palm of your hand each and every day that you wake up and you go to sleep, and you charge it up every single day. The opportunity to earn money, to collab, to be able to monetize your lifestyle. But yet and still, we're still choosing to complain. We're still taking the easy way out, allowing people to take care of us. When are y'all gonna give that mess up, man? When are y'all gonna stop being the person that they want you to be and start being the man that you're supposed to be? The man that you really want to be deep down, but a lot of y'all are too scared to take that step. A lot of y'all have gotten comfortable with being mediocre. A lot of y'all have gotten comfortable with just getting by. You got to come up out of that, man. We're going to cook today. I promise you. We're going to get
MGTOW is necessary for a lot of different reasons. There's just a lot of misinformation out there. And I want to clear up several things for guys who are, red pill just used to be called being a man. That's what it really comes down to. MGTOW was a response, as BGS said it best, but it's necessary. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care what you think, women, gynocentrism, all these other things, they aren't the enemy. The real problem is whiny, crybaby, men, simps, white knights, and manginas.
Oh my God. Listen, I honestly chose this. I chose this video at random. No lie. I chose this video at random. I just seen winners and losers and I clicked on it. That's crazy.
Because what it comes right down to is life is a game. And the winners the winners aren't the ones complaining. It's the losers. If you're always in somebody's comment section, hating on women with your blank ass avatar, and if I see just an initial and I don't see your picture, I'm going to assume, especially if you're a woman, you're fugly. But if you're a dude and you don't have a picture and you on some irate over the top stuff, I'm just going to assume you're a loser, because losers don't complain. Let me tell you why losers don't complain. Because they just lost the game.
I think he meant losers do complain. That's all they do. All losers do is complain. Winners don't complain. Winners understand that, listen, in order for me to win, I need to figure out a strategy. I see what's going on right now. So I got the numbers. I see what's happening right now before me. And whatever that is, whatever I need to do, I need to step up. Complaining is going to get you where? No damn where. It's gonna keep you complacent and keep you stuck. Keep you with the rest of those losers. That crab effect. All of y'all are going to continue to stay in that bucket because you're not who you're supposed to be. You're not doing the things that you need to do in order to get to that next level, to get to that best version of you. And we should be reaching, men, we should be reaching for that each and every day that you get up, from the time that you step out of your bed to the time that you put them feet back in your bed. You need to be pushing towards the best version of yourself, constantly chasing that. That's your purpose. That's how you figure out what your purpose is. Constantly chasing after that best version of you. I'm not saying you can't enjoy life, but in the meantime, between time, always looking at the bigger picture. Bro, I can do better. Bro, I can be better. I did. What the hell is this? Who's calling me? Hold on.
lost that point. They didn't lose the war.
You about to have an issue.
Players straight up win. Players win, 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 win. Average whiner you see in the comment section, women are the enemy. We can't get ahead because of white supremacy and systematic, institutionalized racism. They would have packed it in and said, you know what? We lose. No, players find ways to win. That's the difference between a winner and a loser. A loser loses before the game is even over. A lot of you cats who are upset at women firing off in the comment section, talking crazy, you're a loser. You're a loser because the game isn't over. The game is your life. You ain't dead. You can do something. The guys who are hardcore MGTOW, I see a lot of them going at pickup artists and dating coaches and all this other kind of stuff in the comment section. But the people who run the channels, let's just be realistic. The people who run the channel whose faces are front and center tend to be the winners, whether they're on MGTOW or whether they're on the player side. And here's the thing. I don't care if you are a hardcore MGTOW. Life is still a game. You need it. You need to get out there and deal with everything else. But how you play the game dictates whether or not you're going to win or lose. A lot of cats today are just running around losing, and you're claiming MGTOW. You're claiming all these different things. You're claiming gynocentrism, white supremacy, all this.
Again, complaining. Circle back around, y'all. Who complains? The winners or the losers? Who complains? The simps, the beta males, or the alphas? Men that are leading, men that are aligned with their purpose. Ask yourself this question. A guy that has found his purpose, does he have time to complain? Does he honestly have a reason to complain when he has a purpose? I'll answer it for you. No, he does not. A man that's on his purpose, that's aligned with his purpose, that's constantly out here getting it, he don't have time for that mess. And this is why I continue to tell guys, man, you wake up. If you're not 1,000% sure, you're not sure what your purpose is right now, that's okay. That is all right. Start here. Go ahead and get a pen and a sheet of paper out right now. Start here. What things do I need to work on right now? You can always work on your health. Health should be first, gentlemen. All right? Your mental and your physical health should be the very first thing that you need to be working on. Not for anybody else, but for yourself. First and foremost, we need to work on those things. We can always constantly improve on those things. Physical and mental health. There you go. That's a start for everybody. There is no reason why you cannot start there. Absolutely no reason why you cannot start at that's ground zero, fellas. That is ground zero. Your physical and your mental health. All right. The next thing you need to do is you need to look at yourself. Well, first thing you need to do, you need to honestly take a look at yourself in the mirror. All right, and figure out what is it that I want to do in life? What is my purpose? What things do I need to work on? What things can I work on? Listen, you need to get a sheet of paper out right freaking now. It's so many people that honestly have not did this ever in life. And I promise you, it will make your life 1,000,000 times better if you look at things for exactly what they are. Stop making excuses for yourself and be real and be honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to be in life. Look at where you are and where you want to be in life. All right? Now, the money thing, fellas, you have to make enough money to take care of yourself. Forget anybody else. You cannot provide for no damn body if you can't even provide for yourself. We're at the bottom right now. If you honestly want to make it out of that thing, you got to be real with yourself. Right now, I'm making X amount of dollars, barely getting by. What is the solution? Either I need to get a better job or I need to work more hours, or both. The quicker we get out of this mess, the better. So we got to start somewhere. You either got to work more hours or get a better damn job. Get a better job making more money. And yes, you may have to change what you are doing. You should want to. You should look to improve. You should look to gain more knowledge, more experience in other areas. You want to be a well-rounded guy. You don't want to just be stuck in one dead-end job for the rest of your life that you're barely paying. You're barely getting by and paying the bills that you have right now. The way that the economy is going right now, y'all, come on, man. You got to be ready to step. All right, because at any time that job can let you go. I'm trying to do better with my curse. My apologies. At any time that job can let you go. And I promise you, the guy that is well-rounded is going to get on he's going to be able to jump on his feet before that guy that only knows how to do one thing. Get your money up, man. Get your money. Manage your money. Manage your money and manage your time. What gets measured gets managed. What gets measured gets managed. You cannot manage anything if you haven't measured it. If I know that I make $5,000 a month and I know that my bills, it comes out to, I don't know, $2,000, whatever. I know how to budget with what I have because I'm keeping track of that. I'm seeing where my money is going and where my money is coming from. And I promise you, you will be a million times better off if you manage your money. The next thing you need to do, you need to look at yourself, man. Check out your wardrobe, fam. Like what we looking like? Your wardrobe, your haircut, like all of these things. What do people see when they see you? Do most people know you as that guy that keeps himself up, that looks nice, well-dressed? Appearance is everything, fellas. Appearance goes a long way. It's going to get you in a lot of different doors. Your appearance is key. And listen, I feel it for those guys. Listen, hey, I got a soft spot for my dog that I grew up around. Listen, we were basketball shorts, hoodie, football players. Long Nike socks, maybe some spares. Listen, I came from a predominantly white school. So that's how we dressed, all right? Sperry's, Nike socks, shorts, hoodie. If it was game day, of course, we had our jersey on. I understand, but you got to come out of that, all right? You're no longer in high school anymore. Your appearance is key. Your behavior is another thing. The way that you guys behave. If you are over the age of 21, over the age of 18, and you're still walking around and acting like you did in high school, fam, you are behind. You are behind. You got a lot of catching up you got to do. That behavior is going to keep you in those doors. Your appearance can get you in them doors, can get you looks, can grab somebody's attention. But the way that you behave can keep you in those places. And of course, that aligns with your character and everything like that. If you didn't learn how to act growing up, then it's a good chance that you're going to have to pay for that, either with a lot of money or a lot of time, and sometimes both. All right, you got to do a buttload of research. And you're going to have to practice these things day in and day out to unlearn all of those things that you picked up growing up. That bad behavior, that victim-like mindset that a lot of us carry with us to our adulthood. You're going to have to unlearn that stuff. We're at the bottom, fellas. And the only person that's going to get us out of that is you, is us.
So the kind of stuff to justify or validate why you suck. I'm going to say that again. You're holding on to red pill, MGTOW, white supremacy, gynocentrism,
And that's how most of y'all look too.
all these other buzzwords to justify and validate why you suck. If none of those things existed, you'd find another reason. Kittens
Mad at the world. That ain't going to get you nowhere. Nowhere.
are against us. The roaches are rebelling. The fleas are, you'd find a reason. Losers, quitters, people have always found a way to justify losing. Black men got this really bad. We have been history's losers in these states, but guess what? If you overweight, undereducated, don't care about your image or impression, don't care about how you come across, can't talk to anyone, can't communicate, speak like in Ebonics, you lose it. Someone who has a scarcity mentality, someone who always believes that the glass is half empty. You don't have to tell someone with a winning mindset, your game is weak here.
We know. We know. And the reason why, I'm getting into, haven't finished everything just yet, man. It's not completely set in stone. But I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be coaching these guys. Reason being is because I have honestly been seeing some of those men that have been coaching are still moving in a certain manner that I do not agree with. They're giving these men, these guys, a lot of bad information. Some of them are honestly still living in a scarcity mindset. And it is so easy, guys, to convert back to what you are used to. It is so easy to get mixed up in the rest of the world. And this world will beat you down and keep you there if you allow it. This world wants men to conform. This world wants you to be weak. This world wants you to be quiet. This world wants you to be that submissive, soft man. This world wants you to stay at the bottom. It's up to you to change that narrative. It's up to you to not allow this world to do what it's doing to every other man on this planet. It's up to you. You have to want it. I can't want it for you. Your brother can't want it for you. Your son can't want it for you. Your uncle can't want it for you. Your wife can't want it for you. They can want all they want to. But the only person that's going to honestly change that is you. You have complete control over the things that we are speaking and talking about today. And again, I know it's going to be a lot of guys that's going to click off of this, and they're going to continue being that soft, beta, simp male that they have been their whole entire life. Because a lot of people can't take this. A lot of people can't tell, or they can't take somebody being honest with them. Even though they know it's the truth. It hurts. Like they say, the truth hurts. A lot of guys don't want to hear that, man. A lot of guys want you to baby them, hold their hand, tell them it's going to be okay, pat them on the back. Y'all have gotten that your whole entire life. And where has that gotten you? Honestly. No damn where. In the same spot. Mediocre. Nothing has changed. A lot of y'all need a kick in the butt.
You need to go practice on your free throws. Your game is weak here. You need to go practice on your 40 time. Your game is weak here. You need to go practice on your math. Players win. Yeah, players win. They don't always win, but they win enough to call themselves winners. There's something that was said, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's how you play the game. True. It doesn't matter if you win or lose how you play the game. But if you lose long enough, you are a loser. But losing is a mentality. Losing is a lifestyle. Losing is a mindset. You can change around and decide you want to win. The first thing you got to stop doing is bitching and complaining about everybody else, arguing about what's the white supremacy, women, such and so forth. Look at yourself and say, you know what? I'm overweight, undereducated, but performing below my ability. Women don't holler at me because I ain't even a man.
And if you look at most guys, all right, those men that are complaining, let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a band with you, fam. Why the hell would most women approach you? Why would they? Most of y'all don't even take care of yourself. You don't brush your teeth. You don't get a haircut. You dress sloppy. You're overweight. You don't know how to speak and talk to women. Why the hell would women give you the time of day when you don't even respect yourself enough to improve your own game? Why the hell would a woman waste her time with you when you don't even care? So why should she? Why should they? Why should they care when it's obvious you don't even care? You walking around with a damn loose beater on all day, taco meat on your chest, broke, busted and disgusted, and you think that a woman should approach you. You think that a woman should give you the draws. It don't happen like that, fam. You're going to have to change. And if you want to continue to get the exact same results that you have been getting, don't do a damn thing. Stay the same. Be that same broke bum that you have been being this entire time, all of these years. Continue being him. But for the guys that do want to change, for the guys that do want to improve, for the men that want to be winners, they already understand I have to change. If I want different results, then I'm going to have to put in the work.
Why should anybody want to respect me when I don't even carry myself with the modicum of respect? You need to get yourself together. That's why it doesn't matter. Money, looks, all this other stuff, that only comes into consideration after your first demand. A man cares about himself and carries himself according to a standard. I have a standard. Mm-hmm. I hold myself accountable because I'm a winner. I win in everything I do, and even when I lose, I win. Because you can lose the game, you can lose the point, but don't lose the lesson. Do something, lose, learn, lose better. But I am so sick of men whining all the goddamn time because it ain't the women who are having the problem. It is you. You. You could take all the fat, ugly broads and move them to the side. Women only follow what the men do. And that's where we have a real problem because as men, we know we got an issue. At the end of the day, you won't do it because you don't value yourself. You want to invest in you because you don't value you.
And that right there is the untold truth. That right there is something that a lot of men do not want to admit. A lot of y'all are afraid to look in that damn mirror and be honest with yourself. And a lot of y'all, I understand, this is how you grew up. You grew up like this. People that felt sorry for you. And then after those people, or after you moved or whatever, you started feeling sorry for yourself. Somebody had to take that place, right? No. You should have left that mess back at home when you left home. Let me tell y'all a story, man. So I was in school. A lot of my stories are going to be pertaining to sports. I played sports in high school. And I didn't want to run track, right? I didn't want to run track. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do one race or whatever, and I'm going to get up out of here. I got places to be. I want to make some money instead of being here after school or whatever. After I get done with school, I'm ready to make some bread. So one of my first races, my coach was like, yo, we're going to throw you in there for the 400. We're going to let you do the 100 because you're fast or whatever. Not the 200 because you got to have a little bit of skill with that. With the 100, you can get by. But we're going to throw you in at the 400. How you feel about that? It's like, yeah, I'll try it. So the 100 did pretty decent. I can't remember if It was decent. I can't remember exactly what it was. I just remember, put me in the 400, and it's full. I'm talking about some of the fastest freaking guys in the county. The gun sounds off. Pow! We take off. Run. I'm talking about the first 100, smoke everybody. All right? Coming around the 200, I was like, okay, I know we got 200 more. Let me just go ahead and stride it out or whatever. And the coach, I remember him telling me, you know, at the 150, when it's about 150 more yards left, you want to kick it again. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get past the 200, and I'm approaching that 150, and I try to kick it, and the monkey get on my back. Oh, and I feel like I'm giving it everything I got. When I tell you I went from first place to 7th place real quick. And when I tell you I was so freaking embarrassed, because I can hear people say, I thought y'all said KD was fast. I thought y'all said Key was fast. Like, damn it, I am fast. Like, what you mean? I'm like, okay, all right. Stop doing 100. Didn't want to do the 200. I didn't want to do anything but that damn 400 because I felt like I lost in that. And again, when we're talking about winners versus losers, I understood one thing. I was a loser. I lost. I was in last place. And the only way to improve that thing is to practice. It's to continue to practice. So that next week, right before regionals, man, listen, didn't speak to anybody. Only thing I could think about is 7th place. I came in 7th place. My girlfriend watched me come in 7th place. One of the fastest guys at Northwestern High School at that time came in 7th place. I lost. Did not make any excuses. Didn't say a damn thing to anybody. I took my L, and I was like, I promise you, next week, things are going to change. I promise you one thing, I would not be in last place come this damn race. So the gun sounded. We're at the starting line or whatever, and I'm looking around. Got some really steep competition. Some guys have been running the 400 for years. Keep in mind, this is my first year running track. But I was like, you know what? Listen, I did a pretty decent job in practice, and I'm going to give it everything I got. The gun sounded. Pow! Take off running. This time, it was a little bit more strategy. I understand I want to kick it in the beginning. Stride the back stretch, kick it again at the 150. Tell me why your boy placed first place, and they end up throwing me on a 4x1. Team end up going all the way to state. But I'm saying all that to say this. At the end of the day, winners find a way to win. Like he said, even though I took an L and I lost, that doesn't make me a loser. I took that information and I did what with it? I took an L because I came into this thing unprepared. So what do I need to do? I need to prepare. The same thing goes for y'all. You're at the bottom. We are at the bottom right now. And we can continue. A lot of us can continue to be those beta males, those simp males, those mama's boys that we were growing up. You can continue to be that way, or you can take that information and move forward. I want to be better. I know I can. It's in me. It's in every guy out there. It's in every man. All of us want to do and be better. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Nobody wants to be average. Nobody wants to be mediocre. Everybody, you got it in you to want to be better. Now, there are some guys that were unfortunate and they give their all, they give their best, and they become average. But still, it's in you to want to be better. I want to be better. I want to do more. I know I got it in me to be more, to be better, not be this overweight guy, not to be this introvert sitting over here. When I want to speak and I want to talk to people. I want to be able to be that guy. It's in you. Stop making excuses for yourself. We got to, man.
Well, then don't ask the world to place value on you. Don't ask the world to respect you if you don't respect yourself. This is one problem I have, especially with my group of Black men. I talk about the things we need to do, and I talk about the things we need to address. We got to respect ourselves first. We got to carry ourselves in a way that does not matter. Jim Crow, new Jim Crow, racism, such and so forth, blah, blah, blah. My grandfather, his father, all those men had to deal with a hell of a lot more stuff than this. I've never been spit on. I've never seen anyone lynched. My grandfather was shot and wounded in World War II. Purple Heart came back here and had to be called boy for the majority of his life. His father fought in World War I. You couldn't even come back after you fought over there. Black men were being hung in their uniforms. I have never had to experience any of this. So how dare me sit around talking about, well, that system is keeping us down. Would be more of a disrespect to what he's done for me and the other men did for me if I sat around and bitched out about, man, I can't wear Jordans. It ain't fair that I gotta deal with the white man system. I shouldn't have to change. White guys don't have to change. Boo, 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 boo. I shouldn't have to do. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Men don't deal in it's not fair. It's not fair. Every time you hear it's not fair, just put a bitch in front of it or after it. You can do whatever it is you want to do today. You don't have to have, you can start a business. You don't have to have brick and mortar building, inventory, line of credit, whatever. Whatever you desire to do, you can get it done.
And listen, we honestly, everybody that's in the United States, y'all, we live in one of the most privileged, if not the most privileged freaking, I don't even think it's even close, man. In the most privileged place in the world, and we still choose to complain. In the most privileged time, it is so easy for you guys to go out there and start a mother-loving business right now. Photography, plumber, and there are even ways where you can pick up a trade for free. There aren't any excuses. There aren't any limitations anymore. The only limitations out there right now are the ones that you are placing on yourself. You can literally right now go to a trade school and learn a trade for completely free. There are 2 of them that I know in Charlotte right now, and I'm pretty sure it's probably some in your city. If you get your butt online, look around, ask some questions, and I promise you a lot of y'all will find there are places that I can go and learn these things for completely free. If you're in the North Carolina, Charlotte area, Goodwill offers their services, and that's not just in Charlotte. I believe it's like in Gastonia and some other places as well. All right? You just got to look it up. It's also another trade school. It's called MIT. All right, MITT, I believe. Yeah, I believe they're in Charlotte as well. If you want to learn about HVAC, electrical, plumbing, drone, carpentry, and a few other things, you can learn it for completely free, man. Again, the limitations that a lot of people want to say that it's not even out there anymore, man. There aren't any limitations. Stop putting them on yourself.
You have so many men giving so much information. You don't have to have the resources of the top 1%, 10%, but you have to have the mentality. That's what has always made a lot of us good, being hustlers. Hustlers, taking a dime and flipping it to 25 cents, taking some Kool-Aid, setting up, making a Kool-Aid stand, going to buy some blow pops at Sam's and flipping them at school to make some more money. Invest, flip it. That's what has made us good because, necessity is the motherhood of invention. We are good at doing a lot with a little. If we can make chitlins taste good, we can become successful. But we limit ourselves by the way we look at ourselves. Oh, that's going to require getting in there, rolling up your sleeves and competing. Because at this level, We're only competing with each other. At the next levels, we're competing with everybody, and they don't take any prisoners. When men are the best versions of themselves, the world is a better place. Men in general, when you look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm not where I want to be today, but I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to start drinking more water, stop drinking so much soda or pop. I'm going to start doing some push-ups and sit-ups because I can't afford a gym membership.
Bam, this is what I'm this is my expertise right here. This is where I love. This is where I live, all right? The physical side of things. Again, most of these things are so easy, guys. Instead of you buying that soda, buy some water. Instead of you drinking that soda, drinking that Kool-Aid, drink some water. Instead of you sitting around the house chilling, go for a walk. Go for a walk or go for a light jog. If you're just sitting around chilling, wasting time, do some push-ups. You can get down. Listen, none of these things honestly require a lot of money. If not any, you can do push-ups anywhere. You can go walking almost anywhere, all right? Don't be trespassing on nobody's property. You can go walking almost anywhere. And ladies, if you don't feel safe, I just got to throw this out there, or guys, even if you don't feel safe, go and walk. If you don't feel safe by walking around at a park, go and walk around at the mall. If you don't feel safe at the mall, then hey, you're just going to stay at the crib. Stay at the house and walk around the house. Get your steps up. If you have a chair, use that. There's different things that you can do with that chair as exercises. They have them on YouTube. Just literally type in chair exercise on YouTube. You can get it in with a damn chair now. Come on, man. Stop making excuses. You got push-ups. You got curls, crunches, whatever you want to call it. You got lunges. You got squats. There's so many different variations you can do when it comes to push-ups, man. Listen, there are 1,000,001 different ways to switch this thing up. 1,000,000 different ways to exercise, 1,000,000 different ways to work out, and you don't need a gym. You don't need to pay for a gym membership. It's getting cold. You can stay in the house and work out. Turn the AC off. All right? Turn that AC off and get it in. And that's what I do. When I'm working out at home, listen, fan off, AC off, we getting it in. We're going to get this little boxing workout in. It's going to be hot. We going to get it in.
I'm going to go in there and make sure that I iron all my clothes to make sure they look good when I put them on. I'm going to wear Axe body spray because I can't afford a $400 bottle of Aventus. I'm going to make sure that the lines are tight on my face. If I decide to wear a style like this, I'm going to make sure my beard looks a certain way. I'll make sure my fingernails are clean.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that my cuticles aren't all up here. I'll make sure that my breath smells good. You know what? Not a doggone thing I said cost any money. And I just gave you 2 or 3 style points. Don't tell me you don't have the information. You don't have the backbone of tenacity. You don't have the fire to get it done. You don't have the will to succeed. That's your problem. It's not.
Boy, good grief. I know there have been so many men that have tuned into this thing and have tuned in and have left the building because they in their feelings. I'm going to tell you right now, man, if you tune back in, untighten your butt, bro. All right? Get out your feelings. You got to stop wearing your heart on your sleeve. This information that's being given to you right now is something that can honestly change your life for the better. And you should want that. You should not get in your feelings when somebody is trying to help you do and be better. Simps, beta, you can overcome that. You can come up out of there. You can do and you can be better. But it's going to start with your mindset. It's going to start with you wanting to be better. It's going to start with you being able to listen, being able to take this information and use it to better yourself. But you're going to have to listen to it, fam. You're going to have to listen to it over and over until you understand that I have to change. You're going to have to be able to tell this to yourself, bro, I'm at the bottom. I'm struggling. I'm not where I need to be. I have to change. Every day that I'm getting up, something has to change. I got to grind. I got to go get it today. When I get in that doggone weight room, I promise you I'm putting it all out there. Every muscle that I got in my body, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be at the bottom. I want to be better. I've seen plenty of guys that have been in far worse shape than I have, that have made it out to the other side. If they can do it, I can do it. If this person can do it, and maybe they have I'm trying to figure out how to put this, man. Maybe they were born without something. I've seen so many people, man, so many people that were unfortunate. Maybe they were born without something, or maybe something in life happened and something like that got taken from them, and they still don't make an excuse. They still get out here and grind. They still continue to push forward, move forward, and prove people wrong. And they still don't make excuses. They say the hell with them excuses. I know where I want to be. I know what I have to do, and I'm going to get it done by any means necessary. Nobody can stop me. The only limitations that exist are the ones that I place on myself, and I don't put any limitations on me. I know that I can do it and I can be better. You got to get out of that, man. You have to unlearn all of those things that you learned growing up. You got to be better. Not for anybody else, but for you.
Not because you lack information, you lack desire. Because at the end of the day, you don't feel like you're worth something. There is no reason that a man today should not be able to succeed on his own terms if he values himself. Men, red pill, always been the same. Players win. Whiners lose. Winners find a way to win. Losers give you reasons why they can't. Point blank, period.
Factuals, man. Whoo, man, listen, boy, I'm telling y'all don't understand, man. Things like this, it honestly gets me hyped, man, because just knowing where I came from, knowing where I am right now, and knowing where I want to be in life, and also understanding where a lot of guys are right now. Like, I got some guys, some men that are my age and older that honestly look up to me, that come to me each and every day asking me questions about, how should I handle this? How should I do this? And listen, I can give you this information all day, fam. I can tell you what to do until, you're blue in the face. I can give you this information day in and day out. The purpose of me making this freaking channel is because I want men to do and be better. I want you to become that best version of you, whatever that looks like. It's going to be different for every man. But I do not want you thinking that this is the way to go. This guy right here that's making excuses for himself. That's not the way. Right? Those men like that are introverts, sitting there complaining about life instead of changing their life, changing your lifestyle, changing how you are moving to get better results. Some of y'all, hey, if you're doing it you see what I'm saying? If you're doing it to speak and talk to women, to be able to talk, hey, whatever that is, man, whatever that goal is, whatever that's driving you, pushing you towards being a better version of yourself, which I'm going to constantly continue to tell you guys to, not allow a woman to be the reason why you're becoming that best version of yourself. You should be doing it for yourself. But if we have to dangle that carrot in front of your face in order to get you there, then damn it, hey, we got to do what we got to do. As long as you get to the other side of that thing, get those outcomes that you should be getting in life, we can start there. We can start there by putting that doggone carrot in front of your face until we get to greater. I'm cool with that. But fellas, I'm going to end this with this, man. We are behind. We, us, men, we are behind. There is nobody coming to save us. You got to be willing to save yourself, man. Always understand this. Stand on your square, fellas, no matter what. Stand on your square no matter what. Each and every day that you get up, you should want to do and be better. If there's something about you that you want to change and you can change it, it's time to start putting those things in place to make those small changes. Remember, small steps turn into a great distance, but you have to put those things in place and take those small steps. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop walking out the house with your do-rag on, looking any kind of way. Stop dressing any type of way. Make sure you keep your hair fresh, keep your clothes fresh. Make sure you're working out. Make sure you're eating better, eating healthier, have better dick discipline. All right. Don't just be out here sleeping with any and every chick that you can get your hands on. Try to figure out what your purpose is. And the way that you figure that out is every day that you get up, you're getting up with desire in your heart. Listen, I want to do and I want to be better. Until I figure out what my purpose is, once I find my purpose, I'm going to continue to move in that direction, but still reaching and grasping for a better version of yourself. And yes, that's going to require you to work out. That's going to require you to make money. That's going to require you to budget and manage your money and your time a lot better than what you are doing right now. Also, your health. Health is everything. Mental and physical, fellas. Your mental and your physical health is everything. If you're not willing to take care of yourself, understand that nobody else is. Nobody else is going to take care of you like you can. So if you got to get out there, you got to walk, you got to jog, you got to run 2, 3, 4 days out of the week in order to get to a healthy spot, then you got to do it, man. You got to do it. Growing up, you learn a lot of things that you're going to have to unlearn. You're going to have to unlearn a lot of things that you have learned growing up. Stop listening to how society is telling you to be that soft, gentle lion. That's not you. That's not who you're supposed to be. I'm not saying that you're supposed to be, overly aggressive for no reason, but you need to be willing and ready to always stand on your square no matter what. Be that man that you're supposed to be. That appearance matters. Your behavior matters. Your communication matters. And last but not least, your digital footprint. It matters. When people look you up, who do they see? When they type your name in Google or whatever you represent, what do they see? Are you the best representation of yourself each and every time that you step outside of that house? When you get on camera, when you get on social media, when you present yourself to the world, how do people look at you? I don't want to hear that. I don't care what anybody think, man. Forget that. All right. Are you putting your best foot forward? You should care. You should care about you. Every time that I step out, I'm looking my best. Every time that I step out, I'm feeling good. And I'm giving that to the world every time that I step out. Again, guys, we are behind, man. We're at the bottom. We got to be better. Simps and beta males, listen, that's for the birds, fam. If you want to continue to attract those type of women that want those simps, those betas, and those that want those guys at the bottom, continue to do what you do, fam. But if you want those soft, cooperative type of women, I promise you, it's going to require you to do and be more than what you have been being. All right? Y'all got it, man. It's in you. Trust and believe. It's always been there. But it's up to you to pull it out, man. It's completely up to you. Anyway, guys, again, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. I appreciate all the comments. I know I didn't get a chance to pull them up. I see we had a lot of people that tuned in and showed some love tonight, man. Again, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. And I know I don't get a chance to always go through the comments and thank everybody individually, even after these videos are posted. But I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. And we're going to continue to do what we do. We're going to continue to push the envelope. And Katie's coaching, consultant, whatever, is coming soon. I haven't figured out a name for it just yet, but it is coming. All right. Like my dog Dion say, man, we ain't coming no more. We here. I cannot wait till the day to say that. But yeah, we are definitely coming. But we're gonna leave the exact same way that we came, ladies and gentlemen, by giving a shout out to our sponsor. And remember, man, y'all enter KD15 at checkout and you get a little bit of a discount or whatnot, man. All proceeds are going to supporting the channel to make sure we can keep the lights on for y'all, man. Again, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys later. All right, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. Keep grinding. Stay focused. Have that deep discipline. And don't allow anybody to tell you anything different. All right? Peace. Today we're going to be talking about Ava Estelle. So this is actually a company that I've seen on Facebook. And they caught my eye because I've seen all the reviews actually came from people that look like me. People with that melanin skin. So I checked out their website and they actually have over 170,000 happy customers, over 295,000 products delivered, and 4.4 stars on Trustpilot. And they give you a 100-day money-back guarantee. So I end up going with the Ultimate Body Care Set, which is the activating body scrub, the magic cream, and last but not least, the summer body cream. So for the first step, that activating body scrub, what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to rub it in a circular motion on your face or on your body. And after that, you're going to leave it for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, you're going to go ahead and wash that off. So after you have washed off all of the activating body scrub, then you're going to grab the magic cream and you're going to rub that in a circular motion onto your face or your body. And the last step is by far my favorite because it smells the best. Right after that, you're going to take the summer body cream and you're going to rub that on your face or your body. And this stuff smells amazing. And it gives you that nice glow when you step outside. And the ingredients are 100% natural. And so I've actually been using it for about 30 days now, and I can honestly see a huge improvement in my skin. Feel free to check out my channel, KD's Empire, to see a day-by-day process on how everything is going. But don't worry, there's plenty to go around. They always have sales and deals going on. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for you guys to go check them out. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Make sure you use KD15 at checkout and you'll get a nice little percentage off. All right, guys, don't forget to click that link down below. All right, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.